On the hill here today, Freddie Peralta. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the DH, Yuri Ruiz. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
One strike.
And a swing and a miss. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Here's Mookie Betts now. And that skips in the dirt.
Betts can claim something not many players can. He's won the World Series playing in the National League and the American League.
Swing and a miss. And it's 1-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 out, base is empty. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
It's a strikeout, but they'll be in good shape if they make their outs as difficult as that one. Those grinding ABs take a toll on a pitcher as the game goes on.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Towards first, takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Dodgers go down quietly. Now it's the Brewers' turn. It's a scoreless ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at American Family Field. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Sal Frelick, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Hit on the ground to short. Slings it across. 1 up, 1 down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Sal Frelick.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go Brewers.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2. One and 2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Now it's going to be Jackson Chourio. That one out to right. Pajes on the move. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. 2 outs, base is empty. And ball 1.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Out to short, Betts. Sends it across to first, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Scoreless after 1. Back here in Milwaukee, top of the second. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith. Peralta back to work. Peralta in his 7th season, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
Outside with a breaking ball.
Oh.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts off the second with a double.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Good power, not great in the OBP department. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
And there's the strike. In the air, right side. Freeland makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And it comes in too late. He's up to third on the fly out with 1 away. The batter will be Michael Conforto.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly. Soft ground ball to the right side. Find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
And a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering is foul back. Stays alive. Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Sit him down. Sit him down.
Ball. 2-2.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he hits a ground ball right side and foul ball. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at-bat alone. Really making him work out there.
That one missed. Cut out and missed. Curveball struck him out.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Hesung Kim, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Inside, just missed.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Miguel Rojas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike. No score here in the second. Clips the corner, and now it's 3-2. To the right side. Terang over to first in time. Third out. So the Dodgers leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And we're back. Now it's Christian Yelich.
The shortstop, Christian Yelich.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Andrew Vaughn now. Inside corner for a strike, and it's 0-1. The number 3 overall pick out of Cal for the White Sox in 2019. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And there's a ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And that's outside. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And now, Isaac Collins. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Everything came together for him. They got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So, runner at second, 2 down. This is Bryce Terang. That clips the corner.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Ground ball left side. In plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Miguel Rojas.
Let's go, Brewers.
The pitch. Upstairs.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Swing and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 9.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Fouled off left side. To first, might be 2. Vaughn to second, back to first, double play. 3-6-3, nicely done.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
So the lineup flips over. Now the batter now, Yuri Ruiz. And that one in the air center field. Chorio has this one sized up. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the inning. And now number 21.
Urban.
That's through there for a strike. Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Now a chance for Andrew Monasterio. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Still tied at 0. Last of the third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Back to the top of the Milwaukee order. Sal Frelick, the next to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. That one fouled off. That misses. 1-1. Foul ball. Two outs. Way inside, gets out of the way. High chopper to third, and that's a foul ball. In the air, right field, Pajes on his way in. Hauls it in to end the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. On to the fourth. Here's Mookie Betts.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Right through there for a strike. That's down and in. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Go ahead run on base. And up next for Los Angeles, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Mookie on the move. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Betts aboard here at first with nobody out. And now 1-2. To first, maybe a 2-ball. And he can't come up with it. There's one. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Doubled his first time. Swings through that one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. See you later. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
2 outs, base is empty. Andy Pajes now at the plate. And there's a foul ball. And he chases a high fastball there.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
That one not close. And the count 1-2. That's inside. Battling here as he fouls it away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And that's in the dirt.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
2 down, nobody on. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Man, that was a pretty good battle at the plate, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Michael Conforto will climb in. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed.
That's the ball.
Man on second, 2 down. Way upstairs, and the count is 2-0. Just missed. Ha-Seong Kim up next for the Dodgers. And there's a strike. That clips the corner.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. So the Dodgers strike first on the solo jack. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Milwaukee, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, William Contreras. And that misses. And that is ball one.
Well, these Brewers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next offering is fouled back. Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Line drive caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
At the plate, Jackson Chourio grounded out his first time. Fastball for a strike at 95.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. The Dodgers leading by a run. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game.
Oh, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
And now it'll be Christian Yelich. Struck out swinging his first time. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Drops into the glove, and that is that. New inning getting started, and stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Peralta back to work. Kim measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
You know, these Dodgers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. The starter's pitch count is high because they've worked the count full against him 5 different times. Their pitch selection's been off the charts today.
Stepping in, Miguel Rojas. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one back there. That'll make it out of here. He jacks that one out to left. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 2-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
1 out, bases empty. And next for LA, James Outman. And first offering is fouled off. And ball
1-1.
one. Just missed. One out, bases empty, and a run in. And we're at the top of the fifth. Swing, and the bat went flying there.
2-2.
Well, we talk about throwing the hands, but not the bat, man. You want to hold on to that thing, and you can see his teammates over there. If he doesn't come through with the knock, he's going to get some business when he goes back to the dugout.
That one missed.
3-2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
The batter,
Esteury
number 1,
Ruiz
designated
getting
hitter,
ready to hit.
Esteury
If there's nobody
Ruiz.
on in front of him, a single for him many times is a double. This guy is off to the races, ready to steal a bag when he's on first base.
In for a strike. 0-1. The Brewers have some bullpen action. Jacob Mizorowski, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Hall, the lefty, warming up as well. On the ground, out to short. Handles, throws to first, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer, and it's 2-zip. Major League Baseball is on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning.
Brewers,
And now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Vaughn.
Not giving him a pitch to hit there isn't a bad thing. He's dealing with a great first pitch hitter up there.
And that one is inside.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Swing and a pop-up. Kim makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Isaac.
So digging in,
Collins.
Isaac Collins. Doubled in his first AB.
Here we go, Milwaukee.
Inside, just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
That one at the knees for a strike. Oh, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Next pitch is downstairs.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And strike 2.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the
Now
same
batting,
page right now.
second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Swings and misses. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
The Brewers down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. And it's fouled away.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Pajes makes the grab, and that's the inning. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Jacob
Now pitching for the
Mizorowski.
Brewers,
Power slider guy, Boog. He
Number
throws it
32.
hard and gets a lot of late
Jacob
movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Mizorowski.
Here's Mookie to hit.
Hitting off for the
1 for
Dodgers,
2.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
Here we go, Brewers. Here we go.
That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Jared Koenig up and loosening in the pen.
Come on, Brew Crew.
Next
Two balls,
pitch, not
no strike.
close, up high.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Now 3-0. So
3-0.
definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses.
That's 4, take your
So a
base.
leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his
The first
shoulder
baseman,
the entire
number
at bat.
5, Freddie.
So a man
Freeman.
aboard. Freddie Freeman digs in now. 0 for 2 in this one. Mookie on the move. Yeah, that's fouled off. Betts on at first. Nobody out. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Next pitch is inside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
0-2 count. You got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Punch him out.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It
next
passed
is
right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. There's the strike.
Come on, Milwaukee.
Now the 0-1. Check
Here you go.
swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Earl Hendricks. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Come on, punch him out.
Swing and a miss. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate.
right fielder,
2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Get hype, Milwaukee.
Paz up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. That one at triple digits.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two outs. 101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. One left for LA. They're up 2-0. Bottom of the 6th, and now the DH, number 21.
Designated hitter, Caleb Durbin.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And downstairs. And down on strikes he goes. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Up now for Milwaukee, Andrew Monasterio. Struck out swinging his first time. Up the middle, lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get the out.
The right fielder, number 10,
Sal Frelick. Up now for the Brewers. Frelick really thriving with the bat this season here at home. Tapped up the first base side, but that rolls foul.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Swinging a foul out of play.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Yamamoto checks over to first, and he's back. That one just missing inside, and the count is 1-2. And a swing and a miss. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And now it's William Contreras. Ripped to short. Throws to first. And that is the inning. Brewers strand 1, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Jared Koenig.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
And here is Michael Conforto, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Hit hard on the ground to short. In time to Vaughn. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, number 6.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Hye-Sung Kim. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
One down, base is empty. Line to left. Collins makes the play. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered in this game. And that misses. And that's ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. In the dirt, and it's 2-1. Swings through that.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop could even make that
play. And now it's Christian Yelich. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom of the 7th. Yamamoto picks over.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
Andrew Vaughn up now for the Brewers. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1.
And that is out of play. Tying run at the plate. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Now pitching for
So the Brewers bring on a new pitcher from the pen, Abner Uribe.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Look, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Turang over to first in time.
The batter,
And a quick out, number one.
Designated hitter, Esteury Ruiz.
And next is the designated hitter, Esteury Ruiz. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Out to short, Yelich. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie Betts.
2 down, base is empty. Next to hit, Mookie Betts. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Next pitch just misses. Going to count 1 and 2.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count.
You got this.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Frelick after it. And makes the grab. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th.
Now
Number
pitching for the
25.
Dodgers.
He's making his second appearance of the
Number 25.
season. Digging in is the switch
Leading
inning
off for the
outfielder,
Brewers,
Isaac
the left
Collins.
fielder, Isaac Collins.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Tanner Scott, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. Bonda getting loose as well. Hit out into right center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce.
Here's the second baseman, Bryce Turang. And that one fouled off.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Tying run at the plate. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
That missed inside, and it's 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Got him swinging for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Now batting, the
Here's the
designated
Brewers
hitter,
DH.
Caleb
Corner infielders guarding the lines,
Gerber.
trying to prevent extra bases. Slap the other way, foul. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. The throw to third, not in time. He's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. Really important at bat coming up now.
And the batter now, Andrew Monasterio. First pitch just misses. Two on, one out. In for a strike. And the count even at one. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Two on, one out. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 0 for 3 in this one. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. So the tying run at second. Squirts away a little bit. Nothing happening as the count evens at one. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base.
That's the ball.
Just misses there.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a
called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. In there at the knees. Strike one.
Go, one strike.
Two on, 2 outs. Liner, and this could be trouble. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores to tie it up. Cut off, now a throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. But they score twice and even it up late. 9th inning coming up. We are tied 2-2. We go to the 9th, and here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Uribe back to work. Inside, almost got him. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first, out, leading off the top of the 9th, and they take care of a big threat right there.
The catcher, Will Smith.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
So up next, Andy Pajes, 1 for 3. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. slider right there.
1-1.
One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. On the ground to third. Might be two. There's one. Double play. And that sends us to the bottom of the ninth. We are tied.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
And we're back. Bottom nine. And now the center fielder, Jackson Chourio. First pitch, and he just misses. Movement in the bullpen, Tanner Scott, the veteran southpaw, is getting ready to come on if needed. Bonda also getting ready. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. Strike 2.
2-2.
And there's a ball.
That's a really good take.
Christian Yelich in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving.
Well, walking the potential winning run is bad enough, but with his speed and ability to put himself in scoring position, that could be a huge mistake.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 25, done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for
So
the
a lefty
Dodgers,
out of the pen, Anthony
number
Bonda.
43.
And compared to a lot of other
Anthony
relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Here's Yelich at the dish. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul.
He might want to steal second in this spot, but he's dealing with a catcher that has one of the best pop times in the game. He needs to pick his spot very wisely.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2.
You can see they're really trying to move that winning run into scoring position, try to get that sac bunt down, really have to make this out count.
Kim to Betts at second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So digging in, Andrew Vaughn. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, winning run on first. Now snap throw to first. Yelich dives back in. And a count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Stays alive. One down, winning run on at first. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe in second, and that was not close. And the winning run is now in scoring position. The winning run on second base. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw comes in quickly, and the winning run at third now with only one gone. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Pinch running here, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Isaac Collins. Corner infielders playing in. That is upstairs for ball one. One down, and the winning run at third. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. The squeeze is popped up. Brings it in. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. We are tied 2-2.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Brewers.
and on the mound is the closer, Trevor McGill.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Now
So coming into the game now on defense, Jake Bauers. He takes over as the new first baseman. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the left fielder, Michael Conforto. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a groundout. First pitch, not close. Now one miss.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. Man at second. And that's way high. 3-1.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Chopped on the ground. Bauers steps on the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 10th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Hesung Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And fouled off. The 0-1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
On the ground to third. It's in and out of his glove. Throw to first, gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Here's the third baseman, Miguel Rojas. And that one fouled off. Right down to shoot, and that is strike 2.
Well, he homered earlier in the game, but showing no fear on the mound so far in this at-bat. He's just attacking the strike zone.
Hit correct on the curveball, struck him out.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
On to the bottom of the 10th. Now here is Bryce Terang. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Called strike right there.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Pitch misses. Now 2-2. And misses inside. Got him looking. And 1 out now.
I don't know what he's looking for right there. You have to be ready to swing the bat. You can walk it off if you're just a little more aggressive.
Durbin.
Now it's the DH. That's down and in. And that's in for a strike. On the ground to third, Rojas. Throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over and got the ground ball.
Third baseman, Andrew
Monasterio, the next to hit. That's in there. Strike 1.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
Inside. At a count 1-2. Winning run stands at second. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back here at American Family Field, and here is James Outman. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab, 1 down.
The batter, number 1, designated hitter,
Esteury Ruiz steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. And just misses with that one. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. We are in the 11th. And that one missing low.
Okay.
Mookie Betts in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a ball hit out towards left field, and it drops in. Here's the throw to the plate. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. 3-2. They take the lead.
Well done. Drives in the run. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Betts, batting with one down, takes a strike. Man at first, one away. Next pitch is outside. Line drive. Collins snags it on the run.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 4 with 3 groundouts and a strikeout. Throw to first, and he dives back in safely. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits up the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Trevor McGill done for the day. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for
Grant
the Brewers,
Anderson gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Anderson.
So 2 down. Will Smith now at the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
This to third. Over to first, and they get the out on Smith, and that is that. So they get 3 runs, 2 hits, 1 was a home run, no errors, and nobody left on. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Brewers 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tanner Scott.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Scott.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. Feels like it's less common today that you see a guy like this. The speed component, the contact component, but lack of power. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Next offering upstairs.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer.
Now batting,
come in
the catcher,
and close the door, cancel any hope
Rivera.
that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
Contreras in the box now. No balls and a strike. One out and a runner at second, and here in extra innings. That's inside. On the ground to short. Betts whips it to first. Just one out remaining for the Brewers. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Chourio.
Jackson Chourio.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Tattooed and gone. His 16th homer of the year. It's 5-4.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Base is empty with 2 away. Yelly stepping into the box now. And that's fouled off. Nice grab. To the bag himself and gets the out to end it. Wow.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Close one here today, and your final.